Hello, welcome back to the channel. Let's see which zodiac sign needs the next reading at this current present moment. Sagittarius, welcome back. Getting a little extra bonus reading for you guys. Let's see. I'm going to pull a spirit animal for Sag. Messages for Sagittarius advice. Cow spirit, interesting. Love is all around. Sagittarius energies, advice, messages. Time to let go. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Very interesting. Open to infinite possibilities. Okay. I think we'll also do a Sabian symbol after this, but let's just quickly see. Being sensitive and having empathy for others can become a heavy burden if you don't practice self-care. Could it be you're feeling stressed because you've tuned into the challenging emotions that aren't even yours? Chameleon spirit does not want you to adapt to these conditions by withdrawing or distracting yourself, hoping the feelings just go away, or attempting to rescue another who may be having a pity party. You can be swallowed up by trying to manage it all. It's time to figure out where you end and the rest of the world begins. Not all conditions are yours to match. You need to distinguish your own color from the rest of the world right now and take time out to soothe your sensitive soul. Choose some activities that will restore your sense of being grounded, and avoid people who revel in drama. Take a break from social media too. Self-care and a timeout is the answer to this temporary dilemma. This could be a Taurus, Cancer, somebody with a big ego. Sagittarius, people and placements, messages, important vital messages for Sagittarius, most important vital message for Sagittarius, people and placements. Oh my god. Holy cow. We're going to take the ones I think that fell in the tin, so we'll skip to those. So we have Virgo 2, I'm being led to. A large white cross dominating the landscape stands alone on the top of a hill. The anguish of the neurotic individual is the same as that of the saint. The neurotic and the saint are engaged in the same battle. Their blood flows from similar wounds, but the first gasps and the other one gives. Interesting. George Bataille, I don't know, Bataille. The heresies we should fear are those which can be confused with orthodoxy. Interesting. Victims suggest innocence, and innocence, by the inexorable logic that governs all relational terms, suggests guilt. Martyrdom has always been a proof of the intensity, never of the correctedness of a belief. Interesting. If you bear the cross willingly, it will bear you. Forgive me my nonsense as I forgive the nonsense of those who think they talk sense. Christ was crucified for saying the kingdom is within you. Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends, Jesus Christ. Interesting. Oracle. Feelings of loneliness or loss can be healed with signs of hope and faith for a brighter future. A religious experience can change one's life and lead to spiritual fulfillment and the highest sense of joy. However, these experiences can also lead to throwing one's life away. There can be too much emphasis on spiritual and otherworldly values, which can lead people to lose their day-to-day lives. Some may feel that they are being treated like a scapegoat, hung out to dry, punished for doing something or being different or special in some way. Instead of having a cross to bear, we can work on realigning ourselves with our true desires and allegiances. We can ground ourselves and our lives by creating a balanced set of circumstances in our life, money, relationships, family, career, etc. This can lead to a stronger sense of purpose and spirituality, dissipating feelings of sacrifice, separation, and loneliness. So maybe you're recalibrating something. Keywords: religious ideals dominating, the fear of the wonder of God, following a mystic path, the need to find a savior, being alone and forgotten, monuments to pain and suffering, tributes or memories of those lost or gone before, reminders of salvation, images of redemption, the church, Christianity, and other religions, martyrdom, and the Inquisition. So maybe there was a persecution of some sort. The caution: aloneness and or sacrifice, or the yearning for it. Dogmatism, scapegoating, days in the wilderness alone, religion dictating against one's desires or needs, symbols that inspire guilt and anguish instead of love, acceptance and forgiveness. Interesting. Guilt and anguish instead of love, acceptance and forgiveness. Institutions disregarding human individual rights. Interesting. Lording it over others, bullying under the guise of religion, imposing figures. So this could be something to do about values, conflicts, fighting, power dynamics for sure. Let's just continue to see what else we can surmise from your reading. So Virgo energy definitely there. We have Mars entering Virgo soon, I think tomorrow actually. But let us see for Sagittarius, people and placements. Maybe you have a different faith or belief than somebody. Sagittarius. Forgiveness, interesting. Sagittarius messages. Oh, Egypt. So there could be something from past lives here. Music could be relevant. You could be improving your health, or there could be a downturn in health, or maybe there's a need to focus on the health. You could be exiting some kind of imprisonment or slavery as well, some kind of trap, some kind of something like that. Oh, wow. Okay. Guess they really want to pull a card from here. Sagittarius. Why are we pulling from this deck for Sagittarius people employee? Oh my god, I got that card. Leo. You could be dealing with Leo or somebody that was very narcissistic, or they want you to tap into your confidence, self-confidence to create, taking a chance on, or resulting from the impressiveness of. So yeah, very interesting. You could be seeing something more clearly. There could be ideas for money options, money ideas. Money could be a focus here. There could be a need to invest in some way, shape, or form. Scorpio is here as well. Shared finances, intimacy, or maybe a Scorpio energy here, but money, power, shadow work. Sagittarius messages to guide Sagittarius from their benevolent spirit team. Sorry. What kind of flying? We have 34 Sacrament of Extreme Unction. So we have Cupio dissolving on the top, which is usually for me means about dissolving relationships. And I think this is a blessing. There's a shedding, there's a Kundalini arising, there's a kind of recalibration, there's a higher ascendancy right now. It looks like it. So let's see what else we have for Sagittarius. Bonus messages for Sagittarius' reading at this moment. Oak, interesting. I think you got Oak last time, actually, or somebody got Oak, but not in this deck. Surrender, interesting, is here. Okay. There's nothing more blissful than the act of letting go, of setting yourself free of all that doesn't serve you. So if you have been having any qualms about letting something go, you need not. We have, it's time to let go of the past. You are missing out on blessings that are waiting to enter your life by holding on to old wounds, traumas, hardships, which has prevented you from finding the beauty in the struggle and the lessons learned. While you cannot change the past, you can let it go and decide what your future will be. Regret only holds you prisoner, and dwelling on past mistakes blinds you to the truth of how beautiful you are. Know that your current situation cannot be resolved until you allow yourself to heal something from your past. Surrender has come to facilitate the healing that is long overdue. Any mistakes you've made or practice runs that have prepared you for success and hurts you've experienced have strengthened you and slowly molded you into the diamond of worth. You can move forward knowing your past has given you knowledge to be better prepared the next time around. Don't think your past makes you unworthy. Instead, know that you are deserving precisely because of all you faced. So experience, right? This could be about intimacy, shared finances, power dynamics, anger, issues, conflicts, self-value, maybe insecurity, self-love. All those areas could be a focus or were a focus. But let's see, maybe we have a Kali card for you guys. There could have been storms around you recently. Interesting. I feel like there's like been some storm to clear the way to like better weather or something like that. We have, she is fierce divine justice and unyielding resolution in favor of the light. She has every method and means necessary to ensure success for the soul. She is unexpected victory, rising at the very moment when all seems lost, transforming tragedy into triumph. She is a spiritual sun or light or ever radiant reminder that from the darkest night a new dawn arises. Dare to trust more in faith than fear. For every problem there are many more divine solutions unfolding even now. And then we have 18. With luminous grace, she plays her way into her heart, softening hardness and despair, awakening the remembrance of light, love, and joy. No matter what you've experienced with your heart, it will be cleansed and released from ugliness, sorrow, and pain. Negative karmic legacies will be cleared away. Our divine sister goddess invites you to recognize her golden restorative beauty shining within your heart. Cultivate that which is worthy of such beauty, for this is your essential nature. Gracefully release all else with dignity. I love that. And this is in your future position, so very beautiful energy. Coming into your power, rebirthing. Interesting. Allow divine intervention to support you during the battles taking place in your life and in your mind. If you feel that darkness gains the upper ground and your ability to trust in the face of the unknown is being challenged, fear not. Durga Kalika arises when we have an unusually difficult challenge, and the ways we usually support ourselves are insufficient to deal with these circumstances. You can make prayers to your gods, guardian angels, Jesus, any other deities to intervene on your behalf, and you allow them to fill your life with love and their protection and guidance, right? So we need to be open to inspiration and willing to adapt so the light within is protected and the pathway ahead continues to unfold without unnecessary future difficulties. Even if that takes us beyond our usual methods of operation, it is a portent of unexpected success. Even when everything appears to be going against you, you can trust the tide of the most virulent negativity turns swiftly and decidedly. Yeah, this could be regarding like networks, connections, opportunities, friends, but Let's get you some last juicy messages and then we'll close this out. So I really liked this reading, actually. I'm really glad I did this reading. I think it was quite invigorating. There's something here about like calling on what you desire. We do have Venus still in Taurus right now, so you can definitely focus on money and manifesting that kind of physical pleasures. Sagittarius messages for Sag from their spirit team, benevolent beings, protecting and guiding. What messages do they have to guide our Sagittarius towards success and fulfillment and their highest destiny, purpose, and life path? Being separated from people who are doing you wrong. So you could be being separated. There's divine intervention in that regard. You're paying off the debt. It looks like this could be a karmic debt, maybe something from past lives, or this could be money as well. Very naive. Maybe you were naive. Maybe you almost entered into some kind of debt. Make one decision every day to bring you back into flow / path, your destiny. Pay attention to your daily vibrations. I think Leo got that. You could have been dealing with them. Only keep things in your life that you like genuinely, so that make you feel good, lift you high vibrationally. The more hate, the more successful you are. Interesting. So that could mean that you've got a lot of people that are seeing your success. You're rising in success, and you're going to come into these new symptoms of success, which is a large group of people that have their eyes on you. Maybe jealousy, right? So we have wanted to isolate you from the world, and they love to gaslight. This could be a liar of some sort, trying to convince you didn't see what you saw. So take it as it says. Stay alert, practical, and analytical. Stay alert, practical, and analytical. Stay alert, practical, and analytical. They were causing illness in your energy. So this could have been somebody that was, maybe you noticed that you weren't taking good care of yourself. They were projecting illness towards you with their negative intentions, right? Their negative motives. Do not lower your frequency. Do not be stripped of your dignity. Stay away from those who aim to lower your power. So yeah, people that are jealous, people that want to hurt you, harm you, they're a liar. So you could already know this. Don't lower your vibration. We attract our own vibration. So it's important that maybe the people you meet at certain periods of our lives, you meet them because you're at a different vibration or you're closing up certain transits or whatever. Removing blockages to growth. We have pull back, stay calm, and continue to refocus that energy and invest it in self-love and multiplying more of that joy and abundance. You inspire others. Beautiful. Stay on that inspiration path, switching up the game. Continue to make adjustments. Discoveries are made and perceptions change. Exactly. So that expansion, that learning, let them figure it out solo, and good surprise. So it looks like you're in for a good surprise. This is a good surprise. Life is a journey to be discovered and enjoyed, and we have unbothered. So stay focused on being calm. And they thought you were stupid and likes horror. So this could be somebody who wanted to hurt you in some way, shape, or form. It looks like you've been saved and protected through divine intervention. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal using the Buy Me a Coffee link, or leave a tip through there. Good luck. Take care.